Also tonight, homeless advocates are calling on the governor and on lawmakers to reconsider proposed changes to shelter laws. Governor Healey wants lawmakers to tighten the rules on who can use the shelters.
Now, advocates for homeless residents say her changes will put more people out on the streets. So here's part of the proposal. It would require anyone seeking emergency shelter to show they're a U.S. citizen or in the country lawfully. They would also have to show that they've been in the state for the last 3 months to try to prevent people coming in from out of state just for the shelter program. And they would have to disclose past criminal convictions. Advocates are calling these changes dangerous and unnecessary because they claim the shelter crisis is easing.
Well, let's put this in some context. Here are the numbers. The state says this week it's averaging 18 families a day seeking emergency shelter. That's down from an average of 23 families 1 year ago. Right now, there are more than 6,600 families in the system. The Healey administration has said the state's capacity is 7,500. Last year, the shelters were over that.
WBZ's Kristina is live for us at the State House tonight. And Kristina, though those numbers have fallen from last year, the governor insists the shelter system is completely overburdened.
That's true, David and Lisa. And the governor's State of the Commonwealth address is tonight. And that's part of the reason that these advocates chose today to stand out on the State House steps and make their case, hoping they can get the governor's attention for what they say is the #1 issue our state is facing, and that's housing for everybody. South Station is for trains, not for sleeping children. One of several signs at a rally this Thursday protesting the governor's plans to tighten the state's shelter rules.
Protect! Right to shelter!
Protect! On Wednesday, the governor proposed rules that would require all applicants to prove immigration status, would limit their stay in a shelter, and strengthen background checks. This new proposal, one day after criticism from the state's Republican Party.
To ensure that Massachusetts residents are prioritized for shelter in a system that is bursting at the seams.
A look at the numbers now. Maximum capacity in the EA shelters is 7,500 families. Right now, there are about 6,600 families in the system. Approximately half of those are newly arrived migrants, the other half long-term residents. However, the state says right now, about 65% of people applying for the shelters are long-term Massachusetts residents.
Most of the people in the EA shelter system are children.
The protesters Thursday want the state to stop limiting access to shelters and to focus on creating affordable housing. After the rally, they entered the State House to look for their representatives and express their concerns.
To be representing families that really have a hard time representing themselves.
Advocate Cole Gibson said he was shocked by the system when he first moved here.
I'm originally from Atlanta, Georgia, and I thought Massachusetts was supposed to be better, right? This state is supposed to be where folks can come get that right to shelter, can find opportunity. Where's the innovation that was promised, from a state like Massachusetts?
Now, coming up, what impact, if any, is the incoming Trump administration having on these proposed shelter changes? The advocates speak about the policies behind the shelters coming up at 6. For now, live outside the State House, Kristina, WBZ News.
All right, Kristina, we'll see you at 6 o'clock. Thank you.